So if you watched the last video, you might know what aisle I'm on in Target right now. I'm going to show you guys. And here we are with the things that we talked about. And here's a little basket to put some stuff in, so this should be fun. All right, SquirrelTribe 2.0. We're doing something a little bit different today. Let me explain why. My apartment is full of men right now. So I didn't really want to be in there talking about the fun thing I bought at Target today, because awkward. I mean, I'm a open person and I have conversations and whatnot, but it's a little weird with construction men in your apartment. Turns out, just a backstory, that one, they did like an inspection thing on our apartment last Tuesday, right after our moms left. They came through, they were checking like the sprinklers and the alarms themselves to make sure they were working, because our apartment decided to switch fire companies, which I don't even know what that means, but they switched fire companies, right? And the new people coming through, it turns out that somehow, I don't know how they figured this out, something to do with the apartment above us. They figured out that the water was not hooked up in our apartment. And if an actual fire had occurred, nothing would have gotten wet, which is ironic here, in our apartment, because the water didn't work. And again, I'm just now realizing the irony of all of this. If you watched the last video I put up here on SquirrelTribe 2.0, you already know exactly what I'm talking about with the slow trickle of water after you've hit 40 in females. Just, if you haven't seen it, probably pause this, watch that, and come back to this later. But the irony of it all, about it being too dry and water, and just, it's not lost on me at this moment in time. But there's an apartment full of guys, so I didn't want to go back up there. And I wanted to show you guys more stuff at Target, like on the shelves, and like deep dive, again, no pun intended, deep dive into the kind of stuff. But two things. One, actually three things. One, Target now plays really loud music because they don't want people recording in there, I guess. And two, there were a lot of people in there. And three, I just didn't want to, because there was a lot of people in there and it's really awkward, right? So I'm probably going to do something like that, but I can't put it on YouTube for certain reasons, because of the music and because of other stuff. So it's probably going to go over on Patreon, just FYI, because I do want to deep dive into all that kind of stuff without having to buy everything that I saw on the shelf. You know what I mean? Like, I want us to have conversations about things that women and guys want to have conversations about without having to tiptoe around words and phrases and visuals and whatnots because of the platform that it's on. So on Patreon, I'll be able to do all that kind of stuff, just FYI. I'm pretty sure I can get away with showing you guys this stuff. Like, one thing here, this, if you watch the last video, I did talk about after 41, things seem to take a little bit longer to get moving on me, whereas the man, he's still like a light switch. I mean, I can look at him and whoop, full attention. Like, are you serious right now? But he's also a little impatient, because he wants to get right in there. And I'm like, hey, I love you so much, but if you try this right now, it's like sandpaper. We can't do this. And so a lot of you guys were like, you got to use these things. And normally, and here's that TMI, because that's what we're known for over here. Normally I resort to I'm just saying, it works. If it works, why fix it? Or if it's not broke, why fix it? Don't fix it. It's whatever that phrase is. But sometimes I don't want to do that. And sometimes I'd rather just be a little bit different. So a lot of you were like, you got to go out and get the stuff. Little squirrel girl, you got to go get the stuff. So I went out and I actually looked at all the different ones on the shelves, the different brands, the KY, the whatever, because there's so many brands to choose from. But I actually picked this one because it's organic. And I don't know if that sounds dumb or not, but I figure if I'm going to be putting some foreign products in my hoo-ha, I'd like them to be as clean as humanly possible. So I picked this one because it's organic. I keep covering my face with it because the lighting here is really stupid. But this one, water-based with aloe, doctor recommended. Sure, why not? And it says biomatch technology works the way you do. So I'm guessing it's supposed to, like, I don't even know what that means. 95% organic ingredients, not made with parabens, glycerin, or synthetic fragrance. Naturally moist, which I hate that word, and my kid says it all the time just to irk me. Naturally moist, sensuously smooth, long-lasting, safe with latex, polyisoprene, and toys. So you can use it with condoms. You can use it with other things. Ladies, if you're rolling solo, riding solo, which riding solo is again a whole nother. Anyway, if you're rolling solo on certain things, you can use this with the other stuff. And if you're not rolling solo and you and your significant other like to just really spice it up, you can use this too. We're going to have those conversations later because I really want to have those conversations. But I'm just going to 100% honest here. I don't want to have those conversations knowing that mom and mother-in-law watch this. Y'all, I love you so much, and we are a very open family, but y'all don't need to know certain things about me and the man, because that's just weird, right? It's just weird. Strangers, I don't care, which I know is also weird in itself. Somebody asked me in the last video, they were like, why would you put this on the internet? Isn't this too personal? No, we need to have these discussions. Like, there's certain things that need to be talked about. And for me, I don't have a bunch of females that I sit around and talk with all day. So this is where we have these conversations. But the like deeper dive ones, again, no pun intended, but the ones that are going to be more bow chicka wow wow, we're going to do this on Patreon so that I don't get booted off YouTube. Okay. But also because I feel like we can really have fully open dialogue over there. Because I was thinking about it. A lot of y'all commented on the last video, and I just have to say one person, I don't remember who it was, I'm pretty sure I remember who it was, made the reference of juicy like a Thanksgiving turkey. And I read it to Kevin, and I was like, you do understand at Thanksgiving, either you're going to devour the turkey and it's going to be hilarious, or neither one of us are going to be able to eat turkey, because that's all I can think of now is juicy like a Thanksgiving turkey. And I've never once in my life thought of my hoo-ha as a Thanksgiving turkey, and now that's all I can think of it as. I'm like, do you use a baster with this now? Like, that's where my brain has gone, because squirrel brain does what squirrel brain does. But I am excited. So I sent a picture to the man. I was like, hey babe, after Mimosa Monday at the live stream, had a couple mimosas and whatnot. Kid goes to bed. You wanna? So we'll see what happens with this, and I will give you my opinion on it if you are interested. So there's that. I went way crazy at Target today. Just so you all know, I have a ton of stuff here. I also got this, which is not for there. I don't think you're supposed to use this there, but I get really rough feet, which is not sexy, I know, but because I walk around barefoot or in sandals all day, I get really rough feet. So I got some of this Cetaphil stuff to use on my feet and my hands, because I'm washing dishes 85 times a day. My hands get really, really dry too. So I'm hoping that this will do good. And then the kid, because tomorrow's Halloween, she's dressing up as basically an axe murderer. That's what her and her friends are doing. They're doing like a purge kind of thingy. And she's wearing this like really, really baggy, big white t-shirt that they're going to destroy. And then black shorts. But then she was like, I want something else. So I picked up these for her to wear underneath the shorts with her sneakers and everything else. I think that would be cute. And then I picked up a bunch of different little eyeliner thingy so she can like draw on stuff. I got white or whatnot, so she can draw stuff on her face and do whatever with her friends. So that'll be exciting tomorrow. We're going to live stream later, so make sure you guys are there for that. And this is the most random video in the history of SquirrelTribe 2.0 videos, but it's okay, because we do what we want over here, right? I love you guys. See you later. Bye.